Welcome to the financial landscape of 2026, where the rules have finally been rewritten to favor the creators and the builders, rather than the traditional gatekeepers. If you are starting your journey this year with absolutely no credit history, you might feel like you are at a disadvantage, but the truth is exactly the opposite. We are living in a time where your business bank account has become your resume and your cash flow is your credit score. In this comprehensive 10-minute guide, we are exploring the top 5 business credit cards for 2026 that require no credit history. We are going to ignore the old banks that still rely on outdated FICO scores and instead look at the modern tech giants that use artificial intelligence to understand the true value of your company. The first card on our list for 2026 is the Ro Corporate Card. Ro has emerged as a leader in what we call sequential finance. They understand that a new business needs more than just a piece of plastic. They need a system that manages cash and credit in one place. When you apply for a Ro card, they do not look at your personal credit report from years ago. Instead, they use a deep integration with your business bank account to see how you are actually performing in real time. If you have at least $50,000 in cash reserves, you are almost guaranteed an approval for an unsecured line of credit. In 2026, Ro has introduced a new tier for even smaller businesses that allows you to get started with just $10,000. The beauty of Ro is that it scales with you. As your revenue grows, your credit limit increases automatically without you ever having to ask for a raise. This is the definition of a card that works for the entrepreneur. Our second pick is the Found Business Card. This is specifically designed for the massive wave of solopreneurs and freelancers that have taken over the economy in 2026. Found is not just a card, it is an entire banking and tax platform. Because they handle your bookkeeping and your tax estimations, they have a level of insight into your business that no outside lender could ever match. If you use Found as your primary business account, they will offer you a credit line based on your consistent earnings. There is no credit check required because they are essentially lending to you based on the money they know you will make. This is a game changer for the gig worker or the consultant who has no traditional credit history but has a thriving list of clients. In 2026, Found has added even more perks like instant cash back on office supplies and travel, making it an all-in-one solution for the modern one-person business. The third spot on our list belongs to the Parker Card. Parker has carved out a unique niche in 2026 by focusing specifically on e-commerce and inventory-based businesses. If you are a brand owner selling on platforms like Amazon or Shopify, Parker is likely your best friend. They do not care about your personal credit score because they look at your store's sales data. They offer a unique rolling credit limit that expands as you scale your advertising and inventory spend. This is perfect for the founder who has a winning product but no personal credit file to show for it. Parker understands that your store's performance is the only metric that matters. Their approval process is lightning fast, and they offer net terms that are specifically designed to help you bridge the gap between buying inventory and getting paid by your customers. Coming in at number 4 is a surprising entry from the world of embedded finance, which is the Stripe Corporate Card. In 2026, almost every digital business uses Stripe to process payments, and they have used this data to create one of the most accessible credit products on the market. If you process your payments through Stripe for at least 60 days, they will often pre-approve you for a business credit card with no personal credit check. They see your daily sales and they see your customer retention rates, and they use this to calculate a limit that is safe for both of you. It is a seamless experience where your credit limit grows as your sales volume grows. For a new business in 2026, this is the path of least resistance. You do not have to fill out a long application or wait for a phone call. You simply turn on the feature in your dashboard and your virtual card is ready to use immediately. Finally, our fifth pick is the newly updated American Express Blue Business Plus for the digital era. While American Express used to be very strict, they have pivoted in 2026 to stay competitive with the fintech startups. They now offer a version of their business card that uses a soft pull or no pull at all for those who open an American Express business checking account first. By establishing a banking relationship with them, you are giving them a front row seat to your financial habits. If you keep a consistent balance for 3 to 4 months, they will often invite you to apply for their credit card with high approval odds regardless of your credit history. This is a brilliant way to get your foot in the door with a prestige lender while still protecting your personal credit file. Now that we have covered the top 5 cards, let us talk about the strategy of the 2026 entrepreneur. The secret to success this year is the digital resume of your business. Before you apply for any of these cards, you need to make sure your online presence is impeccable. Lenders are using advanced algorithms to scan for your business license and your website and your social media profiles. If they see a professional website and a clear business description, they are much more likely to approve you. You should also make sure you have an employer identification number and a dedicated business address. In 2026, using a residential address can sometimes flag your application as high risk, so consider using a professional virtual office. Another massive trend in 2026 is the use of utility reporting. You can now use services that report your business phone and internet and electricity payments to the business credit bureaus. If you have been paying your business bills for 6 months, these services will create a credit file for you out of thin air. This is how you build a score without ever taking on debt. By the time you apply for one of the cards on our list, you will already have a positive record in the system. This makes approval almost a certainty. It is also important to remember the power of the business bank account. In 2026, the bank account is the foundation of everything. You should choose a bank that has a strong integration with the credit cards you want. If you want a Row card, open a Row bank account. If you want the Stripe card, use Stripe for every single transaction. The more data you give these companies, the more